It started with a knock at the door, sharp and sudden, slicing through the dry comfort of Tuesday evening. Bunny wiped her hands on a towel and smiled, opening wide for Simone and her lemon bars. By 7:15, 4 women crowded her new granite island, sipping wine, chattering about paperbacks and PTA presidents. But Danny watched their lips, their teeth, their glimmering, judgmental eyes. She'd heard how they talked about her. She'd seen the way Simone's hand lingered on her counters, how Rachel smirked at Dana's discount blouse. When the lights flickered once, then again, they all stilled. "Old wiring," Dana said, voice tight. In her head, she rehearsed. She pictured shadows moving behind the curtains, the story she would later tell about the man outside, the one she'd seen on the street at dusk, the one none of them knew. She poured more wine. The room grew hazy, voices twisting together, brittle and bright. They were alone. She'd unplugged the phone, the back door locked tight. She watched their throats move as they laughed, half wishing they'd sense something was off, as a hush swept in, heavy with anticipation. Later, much later, Dana told the police that the masked man was quiet, methodical, that he moved among her friends, her hands uselessly wrapped in a dish towel, as he tied and silenced each woman, smothering their screams with practiced efficiency. She described the gleam of his knife against Rachel's cheek, the gloved hands around Simone's throat. She cried, convincingly, about how she'd hidden behind the pantry door, her own breathing, loud as a freight train, stifling her sobs as the man, inexplicably, left her untouched. The officers examined the crime scene, the grisly tableau in her kitchen, wine glasses shattering on the floor, books scattered and stained, the death mask expressions. There were too many details. The way Dana's story never lined up, the absence of footprints in the muddy yard, the knife smelling faintly of her dish soap. But her tears, her trembling hands, her gasp when they questioned her a little too harshly, all seemed so genuine. Months passed. No suspects emerged. The community held vigils, tied ribbons around trees, whispered behind hands about the suburban predator still on the loose. Dana gave interviews, her voice soft and haunted, eyes darting to the window as though expecting the stalker's return. But when she lay awake in her silent, scrubbed clean house, Dana sometimes heard laughter in the vents, not his, but theirs, bright and mocking, circling in the dark, ducks above her bed. She kept waiting for the mask to appear at her window, but every night, the only face she saw reflected in the glass was her own, eyes wide, unblinking, as if memorizing something no one else could ever understand.